with being a conductor. I love the feeling of community that happens when you've got people playing and people listening, but they're all actually experiencing the same emotions.
Among the first sounds of music I heard in my childhood was music from my mom's homeland, which is the small and very beautiful Andean nation of Peru.
What drew me to the flute initially as a small child was I was dazzled by its technical, virtuosic capacity. I wanted all the notes. I wanted to play as fast as possible. This instrument feels like a direct extension of my voice. It can really say something beautiful with it.
When we talk about classical music concerts, I think people are always really surprised when they come in and they see just how visceral an experience it is. To hear music that is played with such introspection and tenderness, and then contrasting that with the immense power of a huge brass percussion section, strings wailing away. It's a journey. What is most special really about this Colorado Music Festival, I have to say, is the venue, Chautauqua Auditorium.
You go in there and hear the music and think, what an outstanding acoustic we have, and get to be on stage with that acoustic. I can be the best version of myself.
Orchestras that come together in the summer are special, and there's a certain excitement at the idea that you're playing together just for a few weeks.
Oftentimes when you play in one orchestra, you have one experience, and the more you can get out and collaborate with other musicians, you can't help but be influenced by different perspectives, different interpretations. I feel so lucky to have these wonderful musicians that have really shaped my journey as an artist.
So I tried to do programs that I think will really pique people's curiosity. And Gabriela Lena Frank is one of America's greatest composers today. She has an extraordinary kind of flair in her music, and when I asked the Takash Quartet if they would be interested in having a string quartet concerto written for them, they immediately came back and said, yes, but it has to be Gabriela.
Now, the Takash Quartet, based in Colorado, is one of our great 21st century string quartets. What made this more exciting was it was not just for string quartet, but for string quartet embedded within a large string orchestra provided by the Colorado Music Festival. So I wrote a 21-minute piece with a very indigenous title, Kachkaniraqmi, which means I still exist in Quechua. It's the insistence of a deep racial memory or racial soul that just persists through all of the descendants that come down through that line. And with all of the work that they've done with Bartok and other composers, I felt like this would be a good theme to explore.
We have a fellows program at the festival, and various players will coach them, so that it's a fantastic opportunity for these young players, and it's also an amazing educational experience for them.
Artistic institutions are there to sort of enrich our lives, to be a reflection of the community, to help enhance the cultural tapestry of the community.
None of this could happen without the generous support of our donors and our ticket buyers and all of our patrons.
Every time I come back to the Colorado Music Festival, I see so many familiar faces out in the audience who are so excited to see us back.
This will be my first time. I've been hearing a lot about it, so I got to see this for myself. So I'm very excited to be there.
We want to continue to be creative, find opportunities for people, bring the greatest artists in the world to the stage. Just give it a try and see what this experience does for you.